Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, of course, which is Mansell Media Corner, and today I'm a bit of a geek and I love my superhero films. As you can see I have my Marvel Comics t-shirt. So anyhow, I have lots of superhero DVDs and Blu-rays. So without further ado, this is my updated superhero collection on physical media. And to start off with, what are the questions on my upcoming Q&A, which is my least favourite Marvel film? Yeah, it's Spider-Man 3, directed by Sam Raimi, I think. Not a big fan of this film at all. It's okay in a way, but yeah, not my favourite. And I do like old Spider-Man as well. This is the 2-disc special edition. And I do like my Lego computer games, but this is Lego Justice League versus the Bizarro League. And I do remember this TV show, which used to air on BBC One on Saturday morning, I think it was. It was the Marvel Action Hour, and this is Iron Man. And what makes this so cool is you've got 2 episodes of the original 1960s Iron Man. And the documentary, which my good friend Del Boy, who loves Spider-Man, this is all about Marvel Comics. It's Spider-Man once upon a time, the superheroes. And yeah, we got Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the Avengers, and this is Secret Invasion. And as you can see at the back, there's Spider-Man, Thor, Captain America, I think that's Ultron, Black Panther, and Nick Fury. And on the side, you can't really tell, but it's the Wasp. And I haven't got round to watching these, but I've heard these films are really cool, and these are the 4 made for TV animated features. And there's the front, the side, and the back. And a couple of films which were made by Mark Miller. If you do not know, he wrote Civil War and Siege, I think. But this is Kick-Ass 2 with old Jim Carrey himself, who will appear shortly. But really good, like, kind of serious stroke parody of superheroes. And of course got Chloe Grace Moretz, I think. Yes, Chloe Grace Moretz, pardon. And Aaron Taylor Johnson. Of course, can't go wrong with the original Kick-Ass, which has got Nicolas Cage. I think it's Mark Strong. Yes, it is. And there's Nicolas Cage. Now on to the Blu-rays. I had this, I believe, Christmas this year. I haven't watched it yet, but what an awesome film, man. And this is X-Men Days of Future Past. With a beautiful slippy slip. But what an awesome film this is. Yeah, I agree. It is the best X-Men film ever. And I had this Christmas as well. Of course, it's Deadpool and Wolverine with a cameo. I think her name's Peggy, which is dog Paul. There she is at the back, bless her. And of course, you got a blinking missed appearance of Henry Cavill, who will appear shortly as well. And I do like my Deadpool films. And these are the complete collection. Yeah, that's right, for now. So, in this one, you've got the OG himself, the Merc with a Mouth, Deadpool, and the Super Duper Cut. That's Josh Brolin, I think it is, who plays Thanos in the Avengers, again, who will appear shortly. And I remember when I got this, it was when I met my good friend James Millership, also known as Jim Jam Movies and TV. Hell of a friend. You should check out his channel. He loves his retro television. Then on to a couple of the DC Universe. Of course, this is the better of the Justice League, in it. Yeah, this is the Zack Snyder Justice League. With Gal Gadot, Ben Affleck, Jason Momoa. Of course, black costumed Superman, which is famously played by Henry Cavill. And speaking of Henry Cavill, this is his debut as Superman. Directed by Zack Snyder. And of course, can't beat the OG himself, which is the late great Christopher Reeve. And this is the first for Superman and Brandon Routh in Superman Returns. But yeah, what an awesome actor he was, Christopher Reeve. I think he's my favourite out of the Superman or Superman. Here's the back with some of the images. And I love Batman, and this is the first for the proper cinematic DC comics. And again, I think I got this. No, I didn't, pardon. There's the back, there's Uma Thurman, the great Jack Nicholson as the Joker, Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito, I think it is. And this was on last Sunday night TV, but what an awesome film. Heath Ledger, for me, kills it as the Joker. He's fantastic. And of course, you got Christian Bale as Batman and Gary Oldman as Commissioner Gordon. And the great Michael Caine as Alfred Pennyworth, I think it is. And I know I can understand why this film gets a lot of hate. It is a very long film, but I actually like this film, and it is the ultimate edition of Batman vs Superman with a nice lenticular 3D. And this has got the extended cut and the theatrical, I think it is. But look at that though. Just, you know, bit of spot gloss, bit of lenticular as well. And I did that, so I bought the original Justice League. Yeah, it is what it is. It's not very good, but, you know. For £2 when I met my good friend Jim Jam, Movies and TV, a couple of years ago, but yeah, it's more infamous for Henry Cavill and his moustache. Onto my Marvel Blu-rays. Again, I love this film. I haven't seen it properly yet, but it's Thor Ragnarok with Chris Hemsworth, Kate Blanchett, Tom Hiddleston, Idris Elba as Heimdall. He got a brief appearance as the great Sir Anthony Hopkins as Odin. And I think HMV are still doing these like reduced Marvel book. But at the time this was £7.99. This is Captain America Civil War with Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans on the front. Plus lots of cameos. Again, a little bit of spot gloss on the front. And the ending of this film is amazing. It is Captain America the Winter Soldier with a beautiful slip cover. And it's the only film I've got in the collection with the late great Robert Redford in. And there's the back. And I got this from Amazon at the time, and it is the first 4 Avengers films. Again, a beautiful bit of spot gloss on the A for the Avengers. And there's the front, there's the back, and there's lots of images of the various characters. Here's Captain America on the side as well. And here's the back of the various films. Now, this is done by Dark Horse, and it is one of Jim Carrey's first big roles, I think, and it is The Mask, directed by Chuck Russell, I think it is, from 1994. And of course, what an iconic film this is. There's the back of the specifications. And the last one I got from Amazon at $39.99, I think it was, in the Arrow sale. It is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, created by Kevin Eastman from Mirage Comics. I was reading about, but yeah, here you got the original 3 films on this one, and tons of special features. So yeah, that's all of my superhero films on DVD and Blu-ray. Like I always say, don't forget to like, please share and subscribe, and there will be a very special video today. So anyhow, thank you for watching my channel, and I'll see you later. Goodbye. Goodbye, folks, and have a great day.